class, how are you doing today? Make sure we're all settled down. So I'm gonna start doing our little countdown. I'm gonna make sure at 5 we're all sitting down in our places. At 4 we have our science journal. At 3 we have our pencil. At 2 we have our thinking caps on. And then at 1, we have all eyes and ears looking to the front because it's lights out, and away we go. Hello class, so for today's lesson, we're gonna be doing science. We're gonna be doing working like a scientist, and we're gonna learn a little bit more of what we're gonna be doing in this topic. For lesson day 1, our content objective will be, we will investigate safe lab practices and tools. Okay, and then for our language objective, I will draw a picture and explain to a friend how to be safe during an experiment, which is super important that we are going to be learning that today, and that's going to be our goal, to be able to explain to a friend how to be safe during an experiment. So for our activity number 1, let's make sure we all have our journals. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds to open our journal, to open our journals to page 1. So remember, this is your table of contents. The next page over, we're gonna do this page over here. It's gonna be our page 1. So mine is blank because I'll be doing with y'all later. And then our title is going to be our classroom science safety rules. That's going to be our title. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's lights out and away we go. So we're going to be filling in the blanks together as a classroom. So for number 1, always blank directions. Listen to the teacher. Let's make sure. Do we use our nose to listen, guys? No, right? What about our eyes? Do we use our eyes to listen? No. What do we use? Our ears. Yes, we use our little antennas, our personalized antennas that we both have, all of us have in here. So we're gonna put always listen to directions. We gotta listen to the teacher, because if we don't listen to directions, we're gonna make a big oopsie, and then we're not gonna know what to do. We're not gonna know what to do. We do a big oopsie. So we're always gonna listen to directions and always listen to the teacher. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of time for y'all to finish writing this down. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and away we go. Number 2, be blank. Do not blank things. Do not blank things. Let's look at a picture that we have here. It has a drink, right? So is it telling us it's safe to eat and drink? No, right? It has a big X, a big cross against it. What does that mean? That we're not allowed to drink and eat. And wait, hold up, guys. We talked about this before in our science safety poster that we did all in a class together to make our rules and expectations. What we're doing here is our personalized one, so we can go back and look at our stuff here and look at our science classroom science safety rules. So we do not eat or drink things. So here we're gonna put be cautious. Do not eat. Do not drink. So we're gonna do that. I'll give you a little bit of time. We doing good? Okay, we're gonna come back at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and away we go. Number 3, be blank. Clean up and wash. Huh. Is this important for us? Yeah, it kind of goes into what does it goes hand in hand with? Can I get an answer? Yes, Joseph? Yes, it goes into our personal and classroom. We need to protect ourselves and protect others. So we need to clean up and wash after ourselves. So we're gonna put here. But for the top, we're forgetting something. What are we gonna put in the top? Be mindful. That is awesome, Joey. We're gonna put be mindful. Clean up and wash after ourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of time for y'all to finish this with our little drawings. They don't have to be Picasso drawings that they need to be in the museum. Just something simple that you can see and recognize and like, oh, this means this. So we're gonna start at counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and away we go. We're gonna keep on moving. So our activity that we have next is, what is a scientist? Sorry, I can't talk today. What is a scientist? So it's a read aloud, but we're gonna do that for the end of our activity.
What is?
So for our activity number 3, let's make sure we're again in our notebooks. Everybody has their science journal. And we're gonna turn the page. I know I made a little error here and put page 5, but technically it's page 2. So we're gonna create an anchor chart with us, and we're gonna do that in our little paper. So we're all gonna draw a little scientist in the middle of the page. And we're gonna ask, what do scientists do? So that's gonna be the title of our page for that day. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. Do you need any help? So yes, so what we're gonna do is, if we can see at 4, we're gonna write, what do scientists do? So I'm just gonna highlight, circle for you what we're drawing. And then you're just gonna draw a little boy or a little girl in a scientist outfit. And we're gonna title it, what do scientists do? Okay, so I see that everybody's almost done. Let's make sure. Can I get a thumbs up if we're there, if we're done? In the middle, if we're almost there, like you just need like a few more seconds. And thumbs down if you're like, wait, miss, you're going too fast for me. Okay, I see a lot of thumbs up. Awesome. So our title is, what do scientists do? So I gave you all here like an example. Well, it's not an example, it's a pre-made one that I made for y'all. And we're gonna ask ourselves, what do scientists do? And we're gonna write it in here around it. So what does a scientist do? They do a lot of research. Yes. But why do they do research? So we're gonna put research here. Research. But why do they do research? Because they ask questions Thank you so much, Melly. Yes, they do ask questions. Ask questions. Okay. What else? Can I get more? Can I get more? Who says I? Who says me? Who says I got this? Yes. Axel, can you tell me? Awesome. Yes. Because they do, um, sorry, because they do observe a lot, they ask questions, and because of that, they do research. Another one. Yes, Rosemary. Because they do a lot of hypotheses. Yes, that is a really good choice of words, hypotheses. And that's part of our vocabulary that I haven't even introduced to y'all yet. So, hypotheses. They make hypotheses. Does anybody know what is a hypothesis? They make hypotheses. Hypothesis is an educated guess. So, yes, we're gonna do that. Awesome. So now that we have this, we're gonna close down our notebooks and we are gonna call it a day. It's a little bit, but we'll get more into that. Yes. So now we're our shoulder partners. We're gonna explain to our friends what is a scientist and what another rule is. We're gonna explain to we're gonna explain to our classmates how to be safe during experiments. So turn and talk to your shoulder partner for a few seconds, and then we're gonna learn that, and then that's gonna be the end of our lesson. So we're gonna have a seat in the carpet, and then we're gonna go and watch our read aloud. Okay, class? Thank you so much for participating. Remember, let's give each other a little round of applause. We did awesome. We did great. Thank y'all.